Morning, dear students. Today we will learn the next lesson, that is 2.23 questions. This is a beautiful parable written by the world famous Russian writer, namely Leo Tolstoy. Parable is a small story, a short story with a moral, and it has a human character. So this is a beautiful parable written by the world famous Russian writer, namely Leo Tolstoy. It brings out the importance of time, the people in our lives, our actions, and most of all, the quality of forgiveness. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn the importance of time, the importance of people, and also what activity or what business should we do in our lifetime, and ultimately, the quality of forgiving each other, namely, the quality of forgiveness. So, part 1, let us understand. A king once thought that he would never fail if he knew three things. 1. What the right time was to begin something. 2. Which people he should take advice from. And 3. How to decide what the most important thing to do was. So the king had three questions in his mind, namely, what is the right time, who are the right people with whom he has to live, and what activity or what business he has to undertake in his kingdom in order to become a successful king. Therefore, he sent messengers throughout his kingdom, and he promised to give a reward to the large amount of money to a person who answered his three questions. So he made a proclamation saying that if anyone gives answer to his question, he will be rewarded with lots of money. By listening the proclamation, many wise men tried their luck. They gave a number of answers. One said that the king should go by a timetable, meaning to say the king should follow a calendar where months and days and dates are written, and according to which he has to undertake his work. Another said that the king should do whatever seemed him necessary at that time, meaning to say at that particular point of time, king should do whatever he thought and it is relevant. The third suggested that the king should consult wise men and magicians. And the third one said the king should consult or advise, get the advice from the wise people and magician in order to do the right time, in order to do or in order to understand who are the right people and also what business he has to do. Answering the second question, they gave top importance to his counselor meaning the advisors, or to the priest, or to the doctors, or to the soldiers. So the people said, the wise men said that the king must consult the counselor, the priest, the doctors, and the soldiers. In reply to the third question, the wise men gave importance to science or fighting or religious worship. So the third question, what important work he has to do, the wise men suggested him that you should give importance to science, develop in the science, the field of science, develop in the warfare or acquire the skill in fighting, or engage oneself in the religious worship or entertaining or worshipping God. The king was not satisfied. He was not satisfied with the answers given by the wise men. Therefore, he went to a hermit. Hermit is a wise man who lived in a jungle alone. There he saw the old and weak hermit digging the ground. The king asked his questions but got no answer. Then he took the spade from the hermit and began to work in his place. Several hours passed and it was evening, so the king stopped digging the beds. The king was ready to take leave from the hermit. Just then, the hermit told that someone was running towards them. So, the king goes to a hermit and asking him what is the answer for these questions. But the hermit did not answer him, but repeatedly went on digging the bed or small garden that he had been tending. The king saw a bearded man running towards them. His hands were pressed against his stomach, from which blood was oozing. Oozing means coming out, flowing. As he reached the king, he fainted, chakkar kha ke gir jana, and fell to the ground. He had a large wound in his stomach. The king washed the wounds and compressed it with his handkerchief At last, the bleeding stopped, and then the man felt better and asked for water to drink, and the king gave him fresh water. So, here there is an incident where a man running comes to the king and to the hermit, and he fell down before them. And the king and the hermit, with the help of those two, they took him and wounded his wound, dressed him up, and when the man felt better, he asked for a glass of water, and the king gave him a fresh water. The sun had set by then. It was evening now, and the sun was set. The king and the hermit carried the wounded man into the hut and laid him on the bed. The tired king also fell asleep. When he awoke, the bearded man asked to forgive him. So in the night, they were digging the beds in the garden. Also, they were wounding the wounds of the injured man, and because of which they were very tired, and all of them, namely king and the hermit, both of them slept. But when the king awoke or got up from his bed, he saw that that bearded man was asking for his pardon, forgiveness. The man was, in fact, the king's enemy. Why was he asking pardon from the king? So, the man, in fact, was the king's enemy. He had followed the king to take revenge on him. Revenge, badla lena. He had vowed to kill him, vowed promise, kasam khana. He had vowed to kill him. The king had once put his brother to death. The man hid himself in a bush on the way to the jungle. He came out from his hiding place when the king did not return for a long time. He got wounded by the king's bodyguards. So here the man is telling that I am actually your enemy and I followed you. I knew that you are going to meet hermit, and therefore on the evening when you return back, I thought I will kill him, and I was hiding in the bushes, but you did not come, and therefore I came out of the bushes, and meanwhile your bodyguards killed him. And the bearded man says, why I wanted to kill? Because once upon a time you had executed my brother to death, and also you have taken his property. Therefore I promised, I vowed I to revenge on you. He would have died if the king had not dressed his wound. He felt grateful to the king who had saved his life, and he promised to serve the king as a faithful servant. But by the gesture of the king, the bearded man promised that he would have died if the king did not dress up his wound, and therefore he is promising the king that as long as I live, I will be remaining your faithful servant. I will do anything for you. The king was very happy that he had made peace with his enemy. That means he had forgiven his enemy. He gave the man and promised to back his property, give back his property. He forgave. The king had forgiven the man and also promised that he will get his property back. The king then went to the hermit. He again asked for answers of his 3 questions. The hermit explained that by digging the bed for him, the king had escaped attack. So, the most important time was when he was digging the beds. Very, very important to understand here what is the most important time. Here, the hermit is telling to the king the most important time was when he was digging the beds. The hermit himself was the important person. Second question answer. Who was important? The person with whom you are right now. So, to do him good was the king's most important business, and to help him out at that point of time when he was wounded, that is the most important work that he has to do. Therefore now the king got answer for all his 3 questions. The hermit further told the king that the most important person for him was the person with him at a particular moment, and the most important business was to help that person, and the most important time was now, and that is the present moment. So in this lesson, dear students, we have learned that what is the important time, who is the important person with whom we have to interact, and what important work we have to do. So if you want to understand this particular lesson, you have to put into the shoes of the writer and try to understand that the time right now is very, very important. There is no future, there is no past, but right now, and with the person with whom you are, and the work that you are doing is very, very important. Therefore, be aware. Be aware what you are doing, what you are saying, what you are working with, and with whom you are working. That is the important thing in the life we have to keep in our mind. Therefore, I have to give you a Guru mantra where somebody had also interacted with me and told me what is the right time. For that, he said, right time, right place, and thoroughly. Do your work at right time, at the right place, and completely, thoroughly to the fullest. And then you will become definitely a successful person in the life. Thank you. Questions summary in Hindi. किसी समय एक राजा के मन में विचार आया कि यदि उसे 3 प्रश्नों के उत्तर मिल जाए तो वह कभी भी असफल नहीं होगा। पहला, किसी काम को करने का सही समय कौन सा है। दूसरा, किन लोगों की सलाह उन्हें लेनी चाहिए। और तीसरा, सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण कार्य कौन सा है और इसका निर्णय किस प्रकार से किया जाए। इसलिए उसने पूरे राज्य में अपने दूत भेजे। उसे 3 प्रश्नों का सही उत्तर देने वाले को बड़ा इनाम देने की घोषणा भी कर दी। अनेक बुद्धिमान व्यक्तियों ने अपनी किस्मत आजमाई। उन्होंने अनेक उत्तर दिए। एक ने कहा कि राजा को एक समय सारणी बनाकर काम करना चाहिए। दूसरा बोला कि राजा वही करे जो उसे उस समय आवश्यक दिखे। तीसरे ने सुझाव दिया कि राजा को चाहिए कि वह ज्ञानियों अथवा जादूगरों की सलाह ले। दूसरे प्रश्न के उत्तर में उन लोगों ने मंत्री परिषद अथवा पुजारियों अथवा डॉक्टरों अथवा सैनिकों को प्राथमिकता दी। तीसरे प्रश्न के उत्तर में बुद्धिमान लोगों ने विज्ञान, युद्ध अथवा धार्मिक कार्यों को महत्व दिया। राजा संतुष्ट नहीं हुआ और वह अकेले ही वन में रह रहे एक सन्यासी के पास चला गया। वहाँ उसने वृद्ध और दुर्बल सन्यासी को जमीन खोदते पाया। राजा ने उससे अपने प्रश्न पूछे पर उसे कोई उत्तर नहीं मिला। फिर उसने दुर्बल सन्यासी से कुदाल ले लिया तथा उसके स्थान पर काम करने लग गया। कई घंटे बीत गए, शाम हो गई, इसलिए राजा ने क्यारियां खोदना बंद कर दिया। राजा सन्यासी से विदा लेने ही वाला था, तभी सन्यासी ने कहा कि कोई आदमी भागता हुआ उनकी ओर आ रहा था। राजा ने एक दाढ़ी वाले व्यक्ति को अपनी ओर भागते आते देखा। उसने अपने हाथों से पेट को दबा रखा था क्योंकि वहाँ से खून निकल रहा था। जैसे ही वह राजा के निकट पहुँचा, बेहोश होकर गिर पड़ा और उसके पेट में गहरा घाव था। राजा ने उसके घाव को धोया और ऊपर से अपना रुमाल लपेट दिया। खून बहना थम गया था। व्यक्ति की दशा और स्थिति में सुधार आ गया था और उसने पीने के लिए पानी मांगा और तुरंत राजा ने उसे ताज़ा जल ला कर दिया। वह व्यक्ति वास्तव में राजा का शत्रु था। वह राजा से बदला लेने के लिए उसका पीछा कर रहा था। उसने राजा की हत्या करने की कसम खाई थी। राजा ने कभी उसके बड़े भाई को मृत्यु दंड दिया था। उस व्यक्ति ने जंगल के रास्ते में अपने को झाड़ी में छिपा रखा था। जब राजा लौटने में विलंब हो गया तो वह व्यक्ति अपने छिपने के स्थान से बाहर आ गया। तभी राजा के अंगरक्षकों ने उसे घायल कर दिया। यदि राजा ने उसके घाव को धोकर पट्टी ना बांधी होती तो वह मर गया होता। व्यक्ति राजा के प्रति कृतज्ञ हो गया जिसने उसके प्राण बचाए थे। उसने एक स्वामी भक्त सेवक की भांति राजा की सेवा करने का वचन दिया। राजा भी खुश था कि उसने अपने एक शत्रु से मैत्री कर ली। उसने एक व्यक्ति को क्षमा कर दिया तथा उसकी संपत्ति भी उसे लौटाने का वचन दे दिया। फिर राजा सन्यासी के पास गया। उसने उससे फिर अपने 3 प्रश्नों के उत्तर मांगे। सन्यासी ने बताया कि क्यारियां खोदकर राजा अपने ऊपर होने वाले हमले से बचा लिया। इस कारण क्यारी खोदने के वक्त उसके लिए सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण था। सन्यासी स्वयं ही उसके लिए सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण व्यक्ति था। उसकी सहायता करना ही उसके लिए सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण काम था। सन्यासी ने आगे राजा को बताया कि सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण व्यक्ति वह होता है जो उसके पास हो। उसकी मदद करना सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण काम है और सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण समय होता है अभी, नाउ, यानी वर्तमान क्षण। Therefore, dear students, I hope you have understood this lesson and what is the right time, who are the right people, and what is the right business you have to do in your life. You have got the answer for your question. So right time is now, right people with whom you are, and right business or work is what you are doing right now. That is very, very important. So live in the present, enjoy the every bit of your life, and become successful in your life. Thank you. Have a nice day.